Would you like me
Here's why women want you to dress like an eclectic grandpa.
The grumbling core aesthetic.
to categorize you? Or are you actually trying to find your own sense of self? Or just mass acceptance? We no longer need to fully escape our rooms to experience. We sit and watch a curated explore page of posts showing us experiences so we don't have to live them. We have developed vicarious behaviors as we sit and watch these videos in our rooms. It's meaningless, uninspired, and continuous. The algorithm tells you to continue to consume, become a glutton for the content, for this will help you find yourself. We are in an era where we are able to ask ourselves, who are we, and how do I want to present myself? A collective of thousands from all ages are experiencing stages of self-actualization on the same online third space. For this has allowed many to become more open to new ideas and perspectives from visually watching others form some sense of individuality. Many people work towards experimenting, trying to work on finding some semblance of self through a map to state to the world, this is a sense of me. But when everyone is using the same map to navigate their own world, you're going to end up standing in a circle of tourists that use the same map to traverse the same online experience you used to find some sort of progress. Why does this even matter? Well, because a true sense of self comes from an offline experience, exposure, trial, and a lot of error. It's only through this experience that you can create true personal style. Style is a language to communicate to the world of your time living. Going on adventures, seeing different climates and how others dress in them, seeing cultural differences, seeing your grandparents' abundance of jewelry, visually noticing others in this world that vary from casual, technical, business, and personal style. You have to be more open to spending more time in the world to figure out how you want to move through it. No one can truly show you what you love unless you're truly apathetic towards things. And what are you trying to tell yourself in moments of stillness? How is what you're wearing helping you define who you are? You grow from experiences that you've lived, no matter how traumatic or how visceral they are, but those things shape who you are and how you think, and maybe even what you wear. All these things are an accumulation of who you are as an individual, and personal style is not defined by what the internet presents to you, or the rudimentary ideas that many of these cores and aesthetics are made up of. It's defined only by the individual who's wearing the items, that this is a sense of me, and not all of me. Categories that help define certain styles aren't going to help define who you are. They will help maybe define what you're wearing, and maybe what to buy, but ultimately, you're going to be lost completely. The instant gratification that this generation is currently in such a struggle of is really being seen and shown through fashion fully. But a lot of the times, a lot of people try and figure out what their personality is with the clothing that they wear. Like, clothing is defined by goblin core or croquette core. These objects, these items that you need to purchase now help you feel like you belong to a community of people that are dressing the same way, but it's through purchasing that it allows you to almost join a club. Finding a true sense of self through style is developed through time and age, through experience. You must go outside to actually fully experience a life that you can't live vicariously through somebody on the internet. And a lot of the times people will follow their favorite creators and visually see what they're doing and live through them. But that's not living your life. You're living through someone else. And that's harmful. The internet's so closed off with what you visually see all the time because the FYP is only sharing to you what you like, what you see. And it might feel very underwhelming, I'd like to say, or maybe even overwhelming for others to see the constant cycle of the same things being remuttered, re-seen, the same styles. It seems so repetitive. But in reality, as soon as you step outside and you experience life, you will know that a lot of the styles that we do see consistently on our For You page or through your Explore, it's not really translated well through real life. Because as soon as I step out, I don't see that many Carhartt people. Sure, I might see people that wear Sambas and wears baggy clothes on occasion, but I live in a city. If I moved back to Los Angeles, there's a very specific style due to the climate and due to the people that live there. And every place is different. And if you're consistently being, if not edged on the internet to try and find a new style, something that's interesting and different than the rest, you're going to be let down. Because most of the things that are being fed to us or what are popular in mainstream, because that's how the algorithm works. There's a whole thing about algorithmic outfits that people create to put on just for likes, views, and comments that they know works because it grabs a giant attention from a large crowd of people, which would be the mainstream group, and that's why we see the very same consistent outfits throughout our timeline. And it's annoying, I know it's super annoying, but it's not a good gauge to fully experience how people dress offline. The reality of it is that the longer you stay on the internet, the more you lose yourself, the more you lose your time, and the more you lose out on experiences that could truly shape you into somebody who is better than the day you were before. Because aging is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience that only you can live once. But when you age, you're going to need to buy more clothes, and thanks to today's sponsor, Buyee, you might just be able to do that. Now, you might be questioning my qualifications here, but I've been using Buyee personally for the past few years now. So let me explain to you what exactly it is. Basically, it's a proxy shipping service, and you can buy through Yahoo Auctions, Mercari, and Rakuten. So for example, I purchased more Yoji pieces, of course, and once purchased, the product will be shipped to their warehouse in Japan, and from there, you can consolidate all your items into one package and ship them to yourself. So my one buying tip is to buy a bunch of pieces, and then ship them all together all at once, instead of shipping a bunch of different pieces and having to pay multiple shipping fees. And since you have access to all these different marketplaces from Japan, you can virtually buy anything you can get your hands on. So if you think about it, you could probably purchase it. From anime figurines, to manga, to even clothing pieces. Just like myself, I'd be buying Yoji all the time, and maybe even Yoji water bottles, if they even have them. Now here are the 2 items that I picked up for this cold weather for this season. And like I said before, you can purchase virtually anything from Buyee, so go crazy finding your next Yoji piece to add to your collection. So sign up using the link in my description, and get a 10% off coupon code once you sign up. Anyway, back to the video. Now, caring less comes with age, and aging with life is what forms experiences that you grow from. Yet if someone ages without experience, they will not fully appreciate the world around them for what it is. Being able to communicate and comprehend yourself comes from being in moments of stillness. Take a moment to reflect, and ask yourself questions as if you were a stranger. Now, to further build on this idea as if you were a stranger, you must see yourself as a friend, as an extension of an individual. Someone who you can visually see in your mind, or if you really need to, you can verbally speak to yourself if that's what is helpful. But you need to take yourself out on dates, take yourself out to go get ice cream, to go get coffee alone. Friends can be distractions, people in your life can be distractions, events you go to can be distractions. Someone who can't be with themselves alone, those are the people you need to be careful about. Now, of course, what I'm saying can be used and utilized for different parts of life, not just fashion and style, but the further you grow up in age, the further you figure out what you like and who you are as an individual and how you want to express your style language through what you're wearing, because this is an extension. The thing is, no one can teach you what to love or how to love, only you yourself can do that. You must figure those things out by yourself, not because some dude on the internet told you that these are what is in and this is what's out. It's baseless, it's annoying, and it's a cycle that you want to leave. Everything is odd until it's mainstream. You might be lucky that no one ever wants to wear what you wear, and you might be lucky enough to create your own unique identity. Finally, being free to explore, express, and be yourself. To truly understand, enjoy, and be oneself, you must first disconnect from your online reality and take steps into the world that is right outside your bedroom. Clothing lived in will show through wear, and a life aged shows through the growth from your existence. Yo, what is up? Today we're gonna be going and doing some things. I don't know what exactly I'm gonna be doing, but I'm gonna be doing it. And let's get a fit check. Feet check. Oh yeah. You can't even see what I'm wearing. Yeah, you really can't see what I'm wearing actually. How about right here? Pretty appropriate to go out like this. So let's go. So it's currently raining right now, and I had to take an umbrella, so that was kind of annoying. And it was a nice good old walk to the G train that I'm currently waiting for. And it will be here in about 2 minutes. The train will get here and, you know, we'll get it going.
Hand blown, or mouth blown, whatever.
That's insane. What the hell? How much do you think this costs?
At least 200-300 a month.
It's insane. Oh yeah, see, there it is. Commit to good health.
I popped into his stream the other day. I don't know if you could read the chat, but I said, I'm a huge supporter, love you, Kadeem.
No, his chat's like pretty positive.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised. I thought it was gonna be like get cancer.
And like, miss the arrow. Make some fucking sense.
Pretty far.
Really?
No. I bet you thought I forgot about today's highlight comment highlight section. There hasn't been a lot of good comments lately, so make sure that you put a crazy good comment down below in this comment section so that maybe you might get highlighted in the next YouTube video that I make. But this one is the one that stood out. It says, as a deeply closeted gay man, I wouldn't don what you've got on. I wouldn't dare wear what you've got there. But I would never share what I wear. So instead at you, I stare and wonder how you do your hair. But I'm not gay, to God, I swear. This is a really great comment just because this was in reference again to, it was a shorts video that I've made quite a while now about, it basically was dressing like a priest. I think I donned my very long hair that I used to have. I currently don't have that anymore, clearly from how short it is, but I've made videos in the past about how I cut it, how I style it. It's a process, it takes time, but it's super easy. It's not that hard. I think anyone can really do it. But in terms of, I got a lot of interesting comments under that video a lot of the times. Like if you are ever curious about what people or how people view like fashion in a sense of it being considered gay if you wear certain types of clothing, like specifically like what I wear, what I don, like more necromancer type outfits, priest outfits. People all consider that very homosexual, considerably, even though it's just really not that insane. Personally, I feel like there's so many other outfits that would don more of a feminine idea, the more of a very femme type of outfit, but personally I feel like a lot of my outfits aren't even that necessarily subjugated in that area. But I guess anything that isn't just your typical denim pants and t-shirt that has a graphic on it's considered gay. I mean, even I've seen people even comment stuff in regards to like those outfits being gay. It's so interesting to see kind of like the dilemma that a lot of people have. You know, people follow me for two reasons. Either it's the hair, mostly the hair, or it's the fashion stuff. Or people came to watch my hair videos and then they stayed for the fashions. Or fragrances too. I've seen people say like, I stayed for the fragrances, or I found you through fragrances. Speaking about fragrances, I actually got a new one. You know, I will show this today, a nice little pickup. It's Another World by, I will put the name here. I don't even want to pronounce it. It's gonna be really bad. This is a very great fragrance for, I believe, like spring, summer. It's a very good, very light, good fragrance. It has this interesting floral scent to it, and I really do enjoy the smell. But I also got the samples of this from this brand, and I also do like Dark Dreams, which is also another really interesting fragrance that I personally would recommend if you want to go down the route. But always get samples before you get fragrances. Side note, just very side note. I also did pick up another good fragrance not too long ago. I guess this is a short fragrance monologue, but it's from Orto Parisi. It's called Quum. This is my favorite fragrance. I spray this on all the time. I love this fragrance. It's like my top fragrance. I have 3 top fragrances right now that I wear quite often. I might talk about that in another video, but moving forward, that was a comment highlight. So leave some good comments down below and I might put you in the next comment highlight. But I think the ones that are the best comments I like to highlight are the ones that are genuine, that aren't like kind of forced. But I'm done yapping, so let's keep it pushing. Okay, well, that was a short video. This is just something that's been on my mind just due to the idea of the internet existing and the amount of cores that I've been seeing just been bothering me. The thing is, I think a lot of the times people don't understand or realize that you can't find your style through cores because it's based in a consumeristic mindset to purchase these objects that will help you fit into a category. That's not how that works. That's not how style works. True self-style, true personal style. Those things come with age and time. And I know we live in an era where we want instant gratification, but unfortunately, building up your body in a healthy way, building up yourself in a healthy way takes a long time. And you have a lot of time. I mean, depending on your age, I mean, even then, I could even argue that you still have a lot of time. Unless you're 40 with kids, but you can still figure out new tricks. You know, the saying goes, old dog learns new tricks. We have a lot of time. I know people are in a rush to figure out who they are and what they like and how to dress, but these things come with time and age and self-reflection. And I think a lot of the times people lack a lot of that and rather have someone else define who we are as an individual because it's easy to follow a format, but that's not going to help you. It's going to leave you confused and wanting more. But nonetheless, this ends the video for this moment in time. Whenever you're watching this, I don't know. But thanks to the Patreon for supporting me. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that watches my Patreon podcast videos that I've been trying to be more consistent with. I've been dealing with a lot in life. Depending on how sad and depressing my videos are, that tells you my mental state. More health videos will be coming out nonetheless though, because I've been really enjoying making those videos and seems like you guys really like that too. So I'll do more hair videos. I plan on getting a blow dryer at some point. I got a lot of other objects that I need to get so that I can make videos about. Maybe a working out video. That's what people have been asking me. I'm not that big, not that yoked. I'm just a regular dude, regular guy that goes to the gym every so once in a while. I need to get back into doing that, to be honest, but nonetheless, I thank you for sitting here and watching my video. I hope you've gained something from it. Leave some comments down below about your thoughts, relation, or maybe even advice to others that are watching this video with you. And remember to be nice in the comments. You don't need to be nice to me, be nice to other people. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you guys later.